Hey guys, this is me and George. We just did our Kadoban. Um, George plays pretty well at even and two stones. Every time I push him to three, he starts playing worse. And then when I get him to four, he starts playing poorly. But here we are at two. He's playing, I mean, I can barely handle the guy. So let's see how it went. I'm white, two stones. I won the last one at two. This will be, and I won this one, so that's two. Next one, taking him to three, should ease the pressure off me because he plays poorly then. Okay, hit the 3-3, all reasonable stuff. Uh, let's look at why I didn't play this move. I prefer this move, but if he follows through with Jaceki, well, he's got the ladder first. So maybe I would have to do a different Jaceki, which I don't even know. But let's say the ladder worked for me, then he'd play it this way, and I'd continue here. Look at the right side. There's almost no Aji over there, and black's already thick and alive. I see not only no benefit for white, this benefits black, and black has Sente. It's like, no way. Now, I'm sure there's a few Josekis, whoever you are, I bet you know a few. Get used to, in your head, go through them, look at the end product, look at the board. Do I like it? Do I not like it? This is an example of that idea. So I went this way. I also want to play this one, but if he just plays any old Joseki, and then again, I just feel that I haven't done anything. So I go here so he doesn't have Sente. I'm already finished. I don't need an extra move. And all he has is Sente. And I feel like I've done the best I can.
But do you also sometimes play that move thinking about the follow-up at R7? Because it's a very powerful move, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's look at, because this is worthwhile. So let's start with this one. If black presses, I've got to take, and it reverts back to this Joseki we all know. Everyone knows this Joseki. Okay, so we look at this. White is not going to want that. White's going to want, so this is pretty urgent for white. Okay. Now we'll look at this one, and this one is a bit less urgent because there's no cuts. White's already alive, so we don't need this, but it's a pretty great move. Okay, so we're looking at these two stones. They face diagonally in that direction. Okay, now we look at these two stones. They face in this direction, a far better direction. Now I'm affecting the board. So this is a better Joseki, but you need quickly, you can either take it away from you immediately, or you need to play the extra move next move. So there's negatives to this, but if you can get it in, it's pretty positive. George, did that make sense? Did I say that okay?
Yeah, although I'm surprised to hear. I mean, I understand about the way that those two stones face, as
Yeah.
opposed to the other two, but it feels like with the other Joseki, if you go back to the other variation, that last move is kind of almost preparing to surround black. It's kind of coming from overhead, and it's a
This is
bit
true.
menacing.
If we imagine this next move, which is the next move for white locally, he might also want to play on the bottom, but assuming he plays here, yeah, there's something to develop. Now, to say we're surrounding black, well, that's quite a bit of an overstatement.
Yeah.
Because black can go in this direction without any. As a matter of fact, he can play again in that direction because of white's weakness that's left behind.
But then, as we see later in the game, that attachment at Q4 doesn't, Q7 doesn't seem to really have much of a follow-up, at least that I could find.
Do you mean black's move?
No, after white plays R7, and then
Yeah.
the attachments.
Oh, I see. White, black,
Yeah.
black, white, black. You say not much of a follow-up for black?
No. I mean, after black Q7, it like in the game, you tanuki'd at this point,
Oh,
and I feel like it's
see.
so difficult to follow up on it because you're so strong.
I see.
And then I played again, and you ignore me.
Yeah. So this black move, great for defense, great for developing the bottom. And if white ignores, we by all means get a wall on this side too. And of course, every move white makes, black has the better of it.
Mm-hmm.
So white doesn't want to continue, which means black's probably going to get this move.
Okay,
So there's a lot. There's stuff here. And we'll get to this spot in the game too. So, okay, you went here. I just hate that he settles in Sente. If I play this way, that's not a. I mean, it's settled for now, but there's a big spot in there, right? I can invade that, but with the other Triseki, I can't. So I chose this one.
Lance, what about me not playing at T10? Do I have my?
Really
I don't really have my three options, I guess.
If you want to play this way, and it's a little bit, I might play this one. If I'd be more inclined to play this one, but they're the same thing. So if I play that way, and you'll probably play here, white will probably come down. You just walk out any way you want to walk out. You can walk out this way if you want, or no trouble for black.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that's worth talking about. So the A stones, they don't need to be defended. Their response is going to be somewhat comfortable. But if black plays now, look at the left, and you are settled. You're not going to be attacked. So it's a pretty big difference. But if there's something urgent, let's say black already had this, and now it's black's move. Gosh, yeah, I'm going to ignore the upper left. This is huge. White's going to want to play again. Maybe something. But it's just really great on the bottom. So no need to respond, but if there's nothing going on, then we want to respond. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I kind of rush through that. So
but I struggle to see the three options. I mean, we have without that stone, we can jump out, but I'm not sure if I see two.
Oh, I see. Three options for health.
Options.
That idea. Clearly, direction one. That's not a coordinate. That's a direction. Two for sure. So we're kind of have to say that black has Miai to get out. So if all we want is to get out, and we know if we get out, we're going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So the idea of three options for health versus Miai, I've never solved that whole difference. Anyway, here we go. Boom, boom. You kick. And I did leave them. If I respond, oh, I like my top. Yeah, but black likes the bottom more. So I did leave them.
And what about Would you have played high there for me instead of R14 higher?
I would. AI's been really showing us how it's all like 80-90% of the time it should be high. Part of it is because when you go low, that's still not your corner necessarily.
Yeah.
You're still Aji. So if it's not your corner, why aren't you playing high for the rest of the board?
Hmm.
So I'm still working on it, trying to catch up with AI. I don't consider this a mistake or anything, but you have to admit it can be pushed around a little. It's like can be threatened. If I play here, it threatens to make an easy 3-3 life. So yeah, fourth line is perhaps better. Humans, third line, fourth line doesn't really matter. It depends on what you want. Okay, so I play here, so you don't, and I'm not prepared to play on the bottom. You play here, which obviously is good. If you played it this way, it takes away my attack, and you have one very large Moyo. Here, I can still attack, and I can invade the left. So I think it seems to me this is better, but they've got to be close in percentage.
Hmm.
I let you attack me if you want to. The reason is that would be the next attack. I'm like, yeah, I get out. I think there's Aji at A, Aji at B. I'm not sure you actually accomplished a lot if you go in this direction. So I was willing to let you try, and I'll work on the Aji later. So that's why I didn't play this one. I mean, I'm pretty worried about the outside here. Let's just look at it. I mean, what here? I don't know. It's just huge.
Hmm.
So I went this way. So many hard decisions in Go, as we know.
I
Here,
didn't play your move because I felt like I'm already pinching you, so it felt a bit over concentrated to play another pinch.
yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. This, so you play here. I live on the left, and I invade the bottom.
Yeah.
That something's wrong.
Hmm.
So instead, again, remove the attack. And is white now going to live? That's kind of small looking. Looking pretty big on the bottom now. Hard for white to come in. But I saw this one with, okay, finally, something I can work with. Up to here, I'm just losing. I'm not losing, I'm losing by 2 stones. I haven't gained anything so far. But here I thought, okay, I've gained something. So let me show you a few variations. I'm thinking white, and I'm alive. I love this cute little shape. We don't see it much because it's so local, so tiny, but it's absolute life. I didn't do it because what if you play here? Well, the corner's yours, and now I'm going to attack you. Really? I'm going to attack you? I don't think so. Best I can do is just get out. You get out. Everything. Yeah. No, I'm not going to choose this one. This one, I still have to get out. Your stones are all in the right places. I chose this one, which I never use this one, but I look like the one. So here's what I expected. I was going to play here, making you want to play here, and then just find life. You look over concentrated. in the upper left. So I think this might be correct. I'm not sure. It certainly worried me. It gave me life, but worried me. You didn't, Hane. I think that's a correct idea here. So for the viewers, I figure you know this, but if you Atari, I give you the stone and I can do whatever I want here. I can, I can live in numerous ways. And I believe I can also play here, threatening to get out. You surround however you surround, and then I live, same thing. So I can give up the stone here, here. If I cut, this is no longer a threat. So now that stone's meaningful to me. I play this way specifically to keep the options in the corner. There's some options here for in the future. You come down, I save my important stone. You protect your cuts. This is a beautiful move. Now we see you chose the outside, and ooh, is it working for you? Very nice outside. Problem is the bottom is wide open.
Mm.
If I play an attacking move,
I was thinking of, instead of protecting, playing at Q7, because I wasn't sure
Q7.
if there was much to worry about with the cut.
What's your idea now?
F10.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot I'm going to do, but you do have a number of weaknesses. Maybe I can just, yeah, hard to know.
Yeah.
I like your move. I mean, it's more direct to the point. However, a move like this, again, is hard to deal with. And same as your move. Except your move, there's still room on the bottom. Okay, you went this way, which I think is pretty good. I played the attacking move, and you pinch. Seems to be the only idea. Pull back, don't let me. If he haunts, I get a free move. And that free move is very useful. So he pulls back so I don't get any free moves. I get a move that costs me a whole move. Out he comes. And here's the spot that I didn't. Of course, I'm not going to play this. I'm surrounding myself. And I have to check, am I alive? Yeah, I'm alive. Is he getting a huge right side? No, the right's kind of small. I mean, there's points there, but it's kind of small. So I figured I didn't need it in this case. I don't see any change in your move, though. It's not like you're going to play here. I think you did the right move. Oh. For viewers, if black plays here, white, black, white, black, Atari, threaten to kill, Atari. I get a lot of free moves here. Very beneficial. So he was correct. Pull back. And I make my shape. This is all a very standard sequence. Yep. If I ignore, I have to live. Oh, I'm hurting my other group on the bottom. my eyes there are getting more difficult. So I didn't want to do that. So I felt I needed, I did this first. This is a real risk on my part, saying you can't, I sort of had 2 weak groups on the bottom and you can't hurt me. But I figured I needed to take at least a little risk here. This is a huge move. Here, saving the cut. Slow, at least here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little dangerous for black, but certainly understandable. Certainly understandable. Okay, if I play this way, there's no way I'm hurting the bottom group. I mean, all you have to do is live, and I've accomplished nothing. But here, this is it's simply giving you 5 points for free. This is the one that creates interesting, making you live small in Gote. So I can kill and take a small corner in Gote, or you can live making a small, so it's endgame. It's like our first endgame. That's how we see this. So now's the time to start your whatever invasion you want to start. You went ahead and lived, which I think is a little small.
I was thinking about the F18. If I could get that in before I lived.
Here?
Yeah.
I
But
see.
I don't think I can.
And we can see some trouble for white. Yeah. But none of this works until you capture, and then it didn't really gain. So you need to live first, then it's there. And that really was good Aji for you later. This was a hard move for me to find. One place I get in trouble a lot is here. I go do something really big, and all of a sudden you threaten, and you've got this big old center out of the blue, 10, 15 points. Where'd that come from? That gets me into trouble a lot. So I paid attention. Well, I'm growing me and reducing you and making it hard for you to find an invasion point. So I thought that was the move. And not here, because here, just it's big, and now there's a cut, and if I fix the cut, there's end game. I didn't want that. So I backed off. Yeah, you had something to say?
The only thing is, it looks like the relationship between that stone and the K16 stone is a little bit funny. But I'm not sure if I can really do much.
Yeah, by all means.
Much there.
And I knew that at the time. And the idea is, well, that's what I'm building. Coming into your area, building the top. So if my stone was here, okay, I would do it. If my stone's here, I would do it. If my stone's here, I'm going to do it. It's like I'm not worried about that relationship. Sort of like my A and my 1 and 2 are not in a relationship. Yeah, I'm not going for that relationship. I'm simply building, and we'll see what you do with that awkwardness of mine. Yeah, I wanted to play away.
I thought before I invaded on top, I had to do something about this group, because otherwise I'm going to get into trouble.
Yeah. So black, white, black. Aha, I've lived. Have you? Oh, it's only one eye. I didn't see a second eye. Oh, I wanted to play away so badly. Can he kill me? Can he kill me? Yeah, George is going to kill me. I know it. So I play here, and you come in. Yep. I don't think this is appropriate. White just seems to have, I don't know, maybe. I think this is more appropriate because if you play this way, it's your corner in Sente. So let's see how big this really is.
Mm.
Not very big.
True.
I think it's your game.
Mm.
Now, this is really hard for white. I mean, it's equally hard, perhaps. We both have a lot of hard moves, but I'm leaving. This is a very difficult situation. I'm leaving behind. My upper white group is very thin. I might need to rely on a ko. Isn't this Sente? If I get out, I'm dead. Right? I certainly think so. So you play here. I've got to come across. So what about this? This white's dead again. More dead this time. So you didn't use my weaknesses against me.
Mm. Mm.
And that hurt.
Yeah.
This is the difference. Sorry. Oh, what if you pull back here? Now that's yours, but it's still just one eye.
Yeah.
Although you still have this stuff. Do you? Just quickly, if you try all this, we'll just put it down real fast. Well, it's no longer kills, and Atari captured. So yeah, not much you can do. So you have to play this way. Good. Tari. Here, I agree. If here I have to disconnect, you save it's only one eye. Oh, what if here, I and you kill me first? I think possibly. So there's different things to do, but you never made me feel that my weaknesses were against me here.
Yeah.
And here you're just trying hard. Luckily, if you cut, it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. So you're dead and you're trying a few things. You try to kill white. Not an easy thing to do. Some cute moves by white. And a life. Okay, good. Tough game for both of
Well,
us.
thanks, lads.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, viewers. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you later.
See ya. Bye-bye.